Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, October 26th, and I am heading to work. Cody is actually off today. It's annoyingly enough. Him and I have like very opposite schedules today. This week, I should say, not today. We both just had the weekend off together, which was nice. But then, he had Monday off and I didn't. That was our anniversary, actually. We were married 2 years on Monday the 23rd. So we went out to dinner and that was really nice. And then he has Thursday off and I have to work. I have tomorrow off and he has to work. And then he has to work Friday and Saturday, and I have Friday off, I work Saturday, Sunday. And Sunday, the little jerk, Cody's a man. He's also a man with Asperger's, so his communication level is not very good. So, and by that I don't mean he can't talk very well. I mean literally won't tell me stuff that might be important. He took a vacation from the 29th to all next week and didn't confide in me or tell me. So I'm working next week because originally I was going to have next week off because next week was supposed to be a Disney trip for my sister and I. We were going to go to Disney. We were going to do the Halloween party and all that. We had all planned out. We were paying it off. Well, I decided to go to Disney in May with my husband for my 30th birthday. I was still going to do both trips. I was just going to make it work. But my sister decided to just cancel our trip and then come and tag along with us on my birthday trip. So I think in hindsight, we both wish we had kept this trip because one, it was so hot in May. I feel really bad for my sister because she probably, we are probably going to, Cody and I have already said we're going to try to make it a point to go to Disney at least every year or every other year. This has been like a special circumstance this past year. In fact, a year ago this week, we were in Disney for the first time. And it's crazy to think, if you had told me during our Disney trip last year that we were going to be going again in May, I wouldn't have believed you. But we had made it work because there was just some really good deals at the time, and the trip that we took in May was going to be so cheap. It was only $1,800 for just Cody and I, and then when we tagged my sister on, I feel it only bumped up the trip to an extra $300 or something for her portion. So we got to go again, and then we're going again in January because there was such a good deal for early 2024 bookings that if you booked, you got I think we got 20% off a trip. And so basically, we're going January 22nd to the 26th. It's going to be a really quick trip. We're flying down on a Monday, doing parks Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, flying home on a Friday, then just recovering at home Saturday and Sunday, just as a, and the whole trip is only costing us $1,300. And then our flights were only $60 a piece because I happened to look on Southwest one day when they were $60 a piece, and I'm like, we're doing it. So that's really exciting. We're really excited to go. And yeah, so I can't believe I just rambled about that because I really wanted to get on and talk about something that's happening in Maine right now. As I'm filming this, October 26th, last night there was a mass shooting in Lewiston, Maine, where they honestly, I swear, the numbers are so different. And in fact, I found out on the news this morning that the news people, the news stations, have been asked to not release the number of victims. But of course, people want you to click on their headlines, so they're saying either 16 or 22 or whatever. And there has been so many different numbers, so I have no idea. I think it's between 15 to 20 people have been killed, 50 to 60 have been injured. I don't know the full numbers. Please do not quote me on this. And the guy is still at large. I am in a town where I don't want to disclose my location. I have never disclosed where I live on the internet, and especially now that there is a guy literally on the loose who just killed dozens of people. I especially don't want to like share my location, but I will say I don't live in the city that this mass shooting occurred, but this was 8 hours ago and the guy is on the loose, and it's like we don't know where he could be. He could either be somewhere, like, Maine is such a small, okay, Maine is a large state, but at the same time, in 8 hours, you could probably get from one end to Maine to the other. So it's like he could be anywhere. They are still having schools open that aren't in the Lewiston area, which I think is just so crazy and dumb. Like, come on, people. Even if we were on lockdown, I wouldn't be able to just stay home because I do work in a nursing home, which means I'm an essential employee. If I didn't go to work, then who would feed the residents? So I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit scared. I just pulled into work, made it here safely. My husband and I told him I want you to keep the door locked all day because he's home today. And tonight when I go home where it's going to be dark, I'm going to let him know when I'm home because I want him to come out and literally walk me from my car to our door, even though it's like not that far, just to like be in the dark. I'm just not feeling that safe. It's just like, you think things will never happen to your state or your town, but it does. And it's just so scary to think that this guy is like, they have not found him, and it's just, it's really stressful, and everyone's like hearts are breaking. And yeah, so on another note, my car's being a little fucked up today. It's literally telling me it's -40. I don't know how to fix that. Because it's definitely not. It's like 60 degrees out today. It's actually quite warm. But I need to go in. It's 10:30. I'm a little bit later than I usually would be, but my shift don't start for another 15 minutes. But I want to go in and see if anyone needs help and just check in with everybody. So I will talk to you guys later on. Good morning. It is now Friday. I had to think about it. Friday, October 27th, I think. October 27th. I just dropped off Cody. I have today off because I work this weekend. I am going to head to Target right now for a pickup order. We did get like a couple groceries from Walmart this morning just to get us by, like Cody's pizzas and some more coffee creamer, that kind of stuff. For the most part, we were still pretty good on groceries, but whenever I get my big paycheck, I like to buy just a little bit something, so then like the next week when I don't get paid, it like doesn't hurt us too bad. And then Target was still doing their good deals, the 3 for $15 sodas. So I wanted to kind of stock up on those just because like that is so cheap for name brand soda, $5 a 12 pack. So I'm gonna go get more of that and just a couple of other things that were on sale. So I did a pickup order again. I'm not getting Starbucks today because last time I got Starbucks added to the drive up order, it was, you know what, I didn't vlog when I did my last drive up order. So Target, when you do a drive up order, you now can have the option to add a Starbucks drink to your order and they'll bring it to your car. And I did that, and the drink was like almost $8 and it wasn't very good. I had to go home and like doctor it. So I'm not gonna do that today. I may decide to just go to Dunkin' and grab a coffee, but I'm feeling okay on caffeine right now, and so I might just go home. I did get some more pumpkin stoke this morning, so if I want another coffee, I can just make it at home. So I think that's what I'll probably just do. So an update from yesterday with the mass shooting. It has been confirmed that 18 people have died and 11 people were injured. I know yesterday I said that like I didn't really know the numbers, but the headlines kept saying like 15 to 20 people died, and then like they were saying like 50 to 60 injured. This is why like when stuff is happening, it's so important you just wait for things to actually be confirmed, because the numbers were jumping around so much over the past 24 hours But last night they did confirm that 18 have died. They have released most of the names. If not, maybe they might have released all the names. It's just so sad. One of the guys, I actually had seen a post that his wife had made that she was looking for him. She was at the bowling alley with her toddler, and she's 8 months pregnant, by the way. And she was there with her husband and her toddler, and the toddler was getting fussy. So she ended up actually taking the toddler home early, and the husband stayed and played pool with his friends. And like, it must have happened after she had left, because then she hadn't heard from him since. And so I was so hoping that they'd find him, but unfortunately he was one of the victims that had died. And it's just so sad. And this is why I cannot stress enough, like, this whole mentality that people have, because I have had it living in Maine, thinking that we are the safest state in the country, that this would never happen to us. And here we are, and now we have a mass shooting in Maine. And Maine is such a big state, but at the same time, like, I have actually driven through Lewiston before. It's really not that far from me. I would say like a few hours, but it's just really scary to think that this guy is still out there. They still have not found him. It's really scary. After this Target pickup order, I am going home and I'm locking the doors. I'm staying in. My husband unfortunately does have to work. I told him to please be safe in case anything happens. Obviously, like, we would love for everything to be closed and we'd be all on lockdown till this guy is found. I don't really like have an opinion on where he might be, but I would assume at this point, Lewiston is so close to like New Hampshire. I would suspect that if they haven't found him yet, there's a chance he's not even in Maine anymore. I just really hope they find him and bring him to justice, whether it be that honestly they kill him or they bring him to jail. But it just seems like Maine is all like holding their breath right now until this guy is found. So yeah, so today I'm picking up my Target order. I'm probably not going to do a haul because the 3 sodas I'm probably going to leave in the car. I'm just picking up 3 sodas, 2 packages of Oreos, and why did I feel like there was one more thing? I don't know. There might not have been. Maybe there wasn't. I don't think there was. I'm trying to think. I don't think there was. But if there was, it'll just be a happy surprise. So, anyways, I'm going to get Target, doing my pickup, and then I'm going to go home, hunker down, lock the doors. I do have laundry to do today, but I don't have really any housework to do today because my husband had yesterday off, and he did a lot of it. You know, gotta be grateful for him. So I'm going to focus on laundry, and I'm in like a cheesy Hallmark movie mode. I don't like to watch them with my husband because he would just make fun of them, but I feel like that's what I'm gonna either put on. I'm gonna try to find some like fall ones versus Christmas ones. But I also have been obsessed with Alexandra Rodriguez. What? Oh my God. Why can't I say it? Rodriguez. She used to be Learning to Be Fearless. I've gotten back into watching her. I was subscribed to her so long ago, before she even met her husband. And I stopped watching for some reason. I don't remember why. I think when she got back together with her ex, I just, I didn't want to watch anymore because I thought he was so wrong for her. I thought he treated her like garbage, and like I felt like you could see it on the video. So anyways, I've been obsessed with watching her. Like, she has been my comfort show. She's been my comfort channel for like a long time, but especially now I've been like needing her, you know what I mean? So I've been watching her, and I've decided to start watching her Vlogmas videos. So I'm watching last year's Vlogmas for her channel, and then I figured if I watch like last year's, maybe the year before, if I get through all of them, then by the time like she does this year's, like I would have watched the past few years, you know? So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Hold on, because I'm at Target Drive Up. I just need to check in. Okay, just got my order. That was really fast. So I did look. I got 3 things of soda. I got a Pepsi, a Mountain Dew, and a Diet Root Beer. I got 2 Oreos. I got the regular double stuff and then the chocolate peanut butter pie. Those are so good, you guys. And I also got 2 packages of vanilla pudding because I have a Keebler graham cracker crust at home and I want to make a vanilla cream pie. There's something about vanilla cream pie versus chocolate cream pie. I don't know. I'm into the vanilla more. So I'm not going to get a coffee. Am I going to get a coffee? You know what? I don't need one. Speaking of Vlogmas, I have been debating whether or not to try doing Vlogmas again on my channel. Every year I try it. I don't think I've ever done Vlogmas all the way through. I was so good about it last year. I will give myself props, but when the hard part is when it comes to doing family stuff, I don't tend to vlog because my family, I just don't feel comfortable filming in front of them. I barely want to film in front of my husband, let alone my family. So, you know, if I did Vlogmas, it would have to just be vlogs of just you and I on camera right now, like in the car, whatever. So I'm contemplating. I do think like I could film some Christmassy vlogs, like decorating our house, Christmas gift shopping. I plan to do Black Friday shopping again this year. You know, those kinds of things. So part of me is like, if I'm not gonna like film a ton of like Christmassy things, what's the point? Because I think a big part of Vlogmas, especially that I like to watch in other people, is seeing all the Christmassy things they do, like going to events and stuff. I'm just gonna be honest, like Cody and I aren't rolling in the dough, so it's like I don't know how many events we could even attend. I don't even know. I do know that December 2nd we plan to go to WWE if we can have the money for the tickets. So yeah, I don't know. I think last year my decision was that I just, with my work schedule and all of that, I just can't, there's just no way to upload every single day. So then it's like, should I just do a week in my life and then you guys get like 4 longer vlogs in December? Should I pre-film now? Like, we do plan to decorate for Christmas, honestly, I think next weekend, like after Halloween. We want to start like pretty early. So we might be decorating for Christmas next weekend. So I could film that, but then save it for Vlogmas. I could pre-film. I could save all my vlogs. Like maybe I don't upload in November and save all of my next few uploads until December. I don't know. What do you guys think? What would you guys like to see in terms of like uploads in December? I don't think I could upload every single day. I don't even know if I could upload every other day. So it's like, should I just do a week in my life? Do you guys just not care about that at all? And I'll just upload when I can upload in December. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what the future holds in terms of Vlogmas. I so badly wish I could upload every single day, but it's just impossible when you have a full-time job and you're not financially stable at the moment. You know, it's just, I don't know. So anyways, so let me know what you guys' thoughts are on that, what I should do, what would you guys like to see. Do you guys have any requests for videos on my channel? Like, do you guys want anything specific? I mean, I could try to do more cooking videos if you guys would want. I've always wanted to do like a series on my channel where I have this cookbook, okay? And it was my grandmother, when I was little, was a part of this club. It was her and a bunch of like old ladies, and they would get together. They even had a clubhouse. They had a clubhouse, like a house used for their club, where they would do like craft fairs and all this kinds of things, and they would do Yankee swap every year. I just remember being with my grandmother when she did her club stuff. And anyway, so when they did the club, when she was in the club, they did a club cookbook, and I have a copy of that cookbook. I actually got it as a wedding present. My sister had like reached out to like one of the last living members of the club, and she happened to have extra copies, and my sister was able to like send her money and get the money for it. It was just such a sweet moment. So what was I saying? So I have this cookbook, and I always wanted to do a series on my channel like you would see on TikTok, where people try to make every single recipe in the cookbook. Now, I don't think I would do every single recipe, because I've looked through that cookbook and there is some I just know it would be a waste of supplies. My husband wouldn't eat it. I probably wouldn't eat it. But there are like quite a few that I'm like, that sounds interesting. I kind of want to try it. So I've thought about doing that. I have tons of cookbooks, so I could really do that with anything. Like maybe I could do more videos where I'm trying new recipes from cookbooks, or trying Pinterest recipes or whatnot. Maybe trying trying viral TikTok recipes. I would like to integrate more cooking on my channel. I think that a lot of the times I go to do it and I just forget. I also would love to go back into, I know a really long time ago, like probably a couple years ago now, I used to do, not every week, but quite, I would say like once a month, I would do like what's for dinner kind of thing, just to give you guys like dinner ideas or stuff like that. So I would like to integrate that on my channel. But basically, my last vlog that I posted, which was a forgotten vlog, you guys were so sweet in telling me that like if I were to stop doing YouTube, you guys would miss me, and that my vlogs are relatable. And I think that's a big part of why I still do videos, is because I'm like, oh my god, I'm so boring, like I'm not shopping, I'm not doing any of this because I don't have the money. But then it's like, but you know what, sometimes it's really hard to watch. Like even like I was talking about, I've been binge watching Alexandra. I swear her vlogs, every single one of her vlogs, she's buying something new, or she has all kinds of hauls, and it's like, I don't see myself right now being able to do that in my life. So then it kind of gets me down, because like I'll admit I have a shopping problem, and that's why I'm in the debt that I'm in. And trying to come out of that is just a struggle. And so like I want to keep talking about it more, because I just know that I'm not alone out there. And I also want you guys to know that like not everybody on YouTube makes thousands and thousands of dollars and can buy whatever they want and not have to worry, so I think that's why I want to keep doing it. I think in that moment, and even though that was such a vlog that, those clips were from like the beginning of September, they're still thoughts I have all the time, because I'm like, my channel's not really growing. If my channel's not really growing, I don't necessarily see myself hitting the threshold where I could make money. And then it's like, because I don't make money, I have to put YouTube on the back burner, and then that's really hard, because I like doing YouTube and I don't want to let anyone down. So I am going to continue my channel. I do have a goal in mind that I'm going to start kind of putting in better effort with my channel. Like I'm actually going to go back, you might notice in the next few weeks, I'm actually going to go back through my vlogs, because for the most part I don't make thumbnails. I usually just pick whatever clip looks the best, and that's the one I upload. I'm actually going to try to go through and try to make some sort of a thumbnail for all my vlogs, so that way they look more appealing. And there's also like things on my channel that are so outdated that I've just never bothered fixing. Like, if you guys have ever noticed in my description box, like all my social media handles, I don't post on social media. I have an Instagram. I haven't posted on it since I got engaged to my husband, and that was 3 years ago. So I don't post on Instagram anymore. I don't even have Snapchat anymore, and I don't really use Twitter anymore. So the description box like is so outdated. Half the time I just delete it. And I've also just gotten so out of practice with that stuff, because like I remember when I was getting more into my channel, trying to fix, like I know for a fact you can like set your description box so it shows up every time. But yeah, like some things on my channel are just so outdated, and yeah, I just want to kind of put in a better effort into my channel instead of just like slapping things together, because I just feel like I need to upload. So I do want to make a better effort at like making thumbnails and having everything ready to go. I have gotten better though about uploading and scheduling videos, because that is like, I do find like that is where I'm most successful. If I like batch edit a bunch of videos and upload them and schedule them, and then it like takes some weight off me, because then I feel like I have like a couple weeks before I need to like worry about doing it again. So yeah. So already this vlog is kind of a bit long. So I'm actually gonna just end this and kind of call this like a little like let's chat video, because I mainly wanted to come on and just talk about what's happening in Maine, since I do live in Maine and this is happening. My heart goes out to any of the victims' families. I wish there was something I could do to help. But I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna like do my outro just because like this is such like a sour video in a way. I know I talk about some like more happy things, but I just wanted to kind of talk and all of that. So anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.